Ground that barely needs an introduction, the Grand Theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Arjen Robben. Even though, as a defender, you know what's coming, it's still very hard to stifle this fella's threat. A live wire who...
There it is! It's Muller. Robben. Lahm. Now it's Lewandowski. Muller. Alaba. Javi Martinez. Ribery. Oh, great ball! And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Ivanovic. Where to from here? Lahm. Muller. Bayern Munich are pressing with energy in the opening moments of the game. Lahm with the ball through. He's had a look. Muller. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Willian. And out to safety. Benatia. Alaba. Tries the route one option. Lewandowski. Passes it through. Lewandowski. Goal! Bayern Munich! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Bayern Munich take the lead, 1-0.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Ribery is long and forward. Chip through. Muller. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the...
It's in! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one.
Superb from Diego Costa! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Diego Costa is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so...
Back of the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Courtois maybe was unsighted by his own defence there. Just look at the way the ball sneaked through that defensive line, and I don't think he could pick it up until it was way too late.
Bayern Munich go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they've opened a nice gap at this stage, but there's nothing to stop them for trying to widen it a little further.
It's Asa! Sticks it away! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Look, the goal was well manufactured, but the striker probably can't believe he's been given that much space in the penalty area, and he wasn't going to miss.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Willian really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Muller tries to stroke it through. Thrust towards the front line. Bayern Munich are in control here on the brink of half-time. Muller tries a through ball. Out towards the flank. Robben! Taken with style!
Robben showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they've got themselves into such a good position now with a 2-goal cushion. I wouldn't like to be in their dressing room if they let this one slip.
It's Robben. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Matic. Azar. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? The first 45 minutes are up. Bayern Munich 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game. Robben. Now the pass. And he's through on goal. Lewandowski. They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Bayern Munich grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Robben. Terry. Robben. Alaba. Now it's Ribéry. And it's Lewandowski. Done very well to intervene. Cesc Fabregas. Costa. Oh, he's broken through.
Everything they would have spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect platform now to go on and try to win it.
Now it's Costa. Looks like a good ball through. He's off on a marauding run. Really well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Neuer reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
So is this the start of a comeback? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ivanovic. Looks to slip it through. Raspinaqueta. Cesc Fabregas. It's Diego Costa. Costa, this is promising. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Dinks one in. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Bayern Munich haven't made a substitution yet. Great ball, now the shot. It's a loose ball. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Well played, he saw that coming. Robben. Ribery, a scorer already in the game. And it's Diego Costa. And now they can launch a counter. Diego Costa with the ball through. He's done very well to get to that.
And that wasn't exactly a routine save. He still had an awful lot to do to keep that out. Superb.
The defence can get it clear. Diego Costa, Matic. Robben with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Willian. Hefty chop. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Bayern Munich have conceded a penalty here. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Saved it! Muller. Ribery tries a through ball. Oh, good interception. Now it's Costa. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Now it's Costa. Timely intervention. Forward it goes. Muller. Now the pass. Well weighted. Face to face with the keeper. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. They've scored! Robben versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Well, when you go one-on-one with the keeper, you can't afford any indecision. And that was decisive and clinical.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Bayern Munich blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. It's anyone's ball.
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Ribery passes it through. Cut out in the nick of time. Raspinaqueta. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Azar. Now it's Costa. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Looks to thread it through. That is that. Bayern Munich, a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Oh, listen, if you've got that kind of power and that kind of pace in your team, I think you'll plough through most teams. Those central areas tend to be very congested, lots of traffic going on, but it wasn't a problem for them.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. And it's Ribery. Looks to slip it through. Lewandowski, deftly done. It's out of play for a goal kick. Ivanovic. Willian. Ivanovic. Looking for options. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Cesc Fabregas plays it out to the wing. Azar with the ball through. They've been given a corner. Matic.
Look, they've got to be careful with that, because any player who gets a sniff of goal from that range might be just able to come up with something special in the moment. So it's not a good policy to stand back and admire that. They really have to work together to get to that quicker.
Willian. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bayern Munich pressing with energy in the opening moments of the game. Lahm, aimed long and direct. Vidal could try cutting inside here. Corner it is then. Been taken short. Bayern Munich still without an attempt on target. Now it's Costa. Muller. Javi Martinez. Cahill does well there. Alert. Tries to get it forward quickly. And oh, that's too long. Jerome Boateng. Now it's Ribery. Ribery does not like coming off second best. It's a loose ball. Looks like a good ball through. Done very well to intervene. Now it's Ribery. Ribery puts his foot on the gas. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. And he's made certain that won't get through. Lahm. Benatia. Lahm. Javi Martinez. Lahm. Hoists it high. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Azpilicueta tries a through ball. Muller. Lahm. Lewandowski. It's got through to him. Looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Willian. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Willian. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, he needed to be much more precise, but that was very short on quality into the middle.
Ribery looks to dink one in. Now it's Robben. And Ribery! Oh, the ball's come loose! Willian. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. And it's Muller. Muller passes it through. And that's a goal kick. Lewandowski with a beautifully timed run. Terry. Raspilicueta tries to dink it in. Alaba. Now it's Ribery. Bayern Munich keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Lahm. Jerome Boateng. And that'll be the last act of the first half. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Hazard pumps it upfield. Diego Costa, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, good interception. Now the pass. And here's the chance to counter. It's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Looks like a good ball through. Lewandowski. Ramirez. Now it's Costa. Hazard. Willian. Now it's Fabregas. Jerome Boateng cuts it out. It's Lewandowski. Fabregas. That's really nice. Now, what next? And we're still waiting for a goal to report here. It's Lewandowski. Lewandowski passes it through. Ribery. He's away! Sticks it away! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Ribery just knew instinctively where the ball was going to end up. That's clearly been worked on the training ground, and the understanding is pretty exceptional between them, and it was beautifully worked.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
Well, look, provided they don't go into panic mode, there's no reason as to why they can't get right back into this yet.
Benatia. Tries lifting it over. So they've got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Lahm. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Javi Martinez gets it away. Costa! Superb from Diego Costa!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Lahm. Diego Costa displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Terry. Matic. Oscar. Thiago. Thrust towards the front line. Robin is making a foray down the right. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Vidal plays it into the channel. Looking for a decent ball in. Thiago. Game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Yes, and what a battle this has been. Neither is showing any sign of backing off. It's a tribute to wonderful attitude to put everything they've got into attempting to gain that vital edge.
It's Götze. Thiago. Benatia.
Well, time is running out. They need to start pushing forward.
Lam. Coaxed out to the wing. Thiago. Oh, he's come flying in. Oscar with the ball through. Lam. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Jerome Boateng gets into the right position to intercept. Mario Götze. It is now or never. Time is against them. Ivanovic. There is the final whistle. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, a draw shows a level of industry from both sides here. On that alone, I think it's been quite an interesting encounter, actually.
So just time for me to say... There's the whistle, and here we go. Ribery. Alaba looking to run onto it. Decent looking ball. Corner. And it's been taken short. Of lacking inventiveness here, it's all broken down. And it's Ramirez. Good idea, just poorly executed. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski with the ball through. Face to face with the keeper. He's away! Ivanovic gets good distance on it. Robin, face to face with his opponent. It's Robin! Same again, same outcome.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
Ribery. Good interception. Azar tries to dink it in. Ball through needs to be good here. Bayern Munich not lucky. They have escaped lightly. Bayern Munich have begun the game in high-octane fashion.
Look, it's testament to a very vigorous start that has clearly caught their opposition cold here. And they just need a goal now to confirm their superiority.
And it's Azar. Aimed long and direct. Vidal. Lewandowski plays it into the channel. Well positioned to make that interception. No goals as yet. Hazard looking for options. Ramirez. Out to the left it goes. And needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Robben. Muller. It's Lewandowski. Now it's Ribery. Ramirez pumps it upfield. Cesc Fabregas. Fabregas. Diego Costa. Muller. Now the pass. Now it's Robben. Can he find a finish now? Robben. Robben! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead!
Robben showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
Vidal. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. And he's through on goal. He's taking on the lot of them. Goes for goal. He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
Bayern Munich have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Crunching tackle. Willian. Another piece of really good defending. Half-time getting close now. It's Lewandowski. Robben. And the flag has stayed down. Ramirez. Cesc Fabregas. Jerome Boateng. Looks like a good ball through. Alaba. Muller. Lewandowski. Ribery. And the whistle goes for half-time. Bayern Munich sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So off we go once more. Cesc Fabregas. And he's made certain that won't get through. Alaba. Ribery. Cahill. Now it's Ribery. Looks to slip it through. Decent looking ball. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Terry. Tries a through ball. Clears it out of harm's way. It's Ramirez. Muller. Now it's Fabregas. And shoots! Lahm. Muller looks to thread it through. Hazard. Matic. Hazard plays a clever pass. Cesc Fabregas. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Ivanovic tries to get it forward quickly. Ribery. Bayern Munich in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Javi Martinez. Ramirez did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Plays it long. Diego Costa. Lam. Vidal. Robben. Now it's Lewandowski. Willian. Bayern Munich yet to make a change here. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Costa. Steered out wide. Have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Alaba. Vidal. Lam. Robben passes it through. Well played, he saw that coming. Robben does not like coming off second best. Robben. That intervention was very necessary. Cesc Fabregas knocks it towards the front. Fine defending there. Hazard, definite fell there. Vidal. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Tries a through ball. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. Looking to shoot! Made sure that that won't get through. And it's Hazard. Looks to slip it through. Bayern Munich still 2-0 up and looking now to see it through. It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Hazard. Plays it out to the wing. Looks like a good ball through. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Lam. Diego Costa brings the ball forward. Costa. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, taken with style. And what a climax we have here. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Willian just knew instinctively where the ball was going to end up. That's clearly been worked on the training ground, and the understanding is pretty exceptional between them, and it was beautifully worked.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Oh, that's neat. Robben. It's broken loose. It's Robben! Bayern Munich need to hold on for a few. And that will be the final act. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game.
for me. They were strong through it.